Hey everybody, I'm Kelsey.
I'm Garrett.
Welcome back to Girls Talk About. No, that was perfect.
We are back for another episode. Another week of college football is upon us, and we have our first college game day appearance of the season in Knoxville, Tennessee. Very excited for it.
This is our third episode, and we only had 3 episodes last season, so we're doing really good. We're making good progress for week 3.
We really are. We're now, we're ahead of where we were by like a mile. I don't know what I was trying to say. My brain's...
It's fine. Garrett's eating. She's going to be chewing. It's really fine. Yes,
I have the Trader Joe's sweet chili mango salad kit. The entire thing.
To Knoxville, and so are the Georgia Bulldogs. This is Georgia's first SEC game and road game of the 2025 season.
Mm-hmm.
And Gunner's first road start. Tennessee has not beaten Georgia since 2016. And I'm really nervous about that because it's got to come back around at some point.
I really don't like the fact that you just said that out loud. I was going to leave that tidbit to the side. There are some things that are better unsaid. I am, you know what? No, I can't. I have always been so superstitious about this game, Florida, Auburn. It used to be South Carolina, but now we don't play South Carolina on a regular basis, so I don't freak out nearly as much. But every single year, without fail, I freak out about Tennessee. And the way our offensive line looked last weekend, I think I have a right to be freaking out right now because what the hell was that?
You kind of have to freak out about Tennessee, especially when you play there, because Neyland is such a dangerous place to play anyway. Mm-hmm. It's where ACLs go to die.
I mean, we have had some of the most gruesome injuries in Georgia football history in that stadium. It's cursed. It's very cursed.
So, last week, Austin P., you went to the game. What did you think?
I really hate that a Texas fraternity boy won that Powerball because I was just about ready to offer Cyril's $400 million. Get the hell out of Athens. It was honestly, I know that we won. We won by 22. You can't really complain too much when you're winning that much, but we looked frazzled. We looked confused. We played down to their level. And I know that we talked about that last week, that, Georgia tends to do that at least once a season, but it was not good. It was not good. Gunner did not look comfortable back there, and I think that that's got a lot to do with the fact that he didn't really have time to read his plays super well, but I just like the defense looked fine. But when you can't score a touchdown from the 1-yard line, what positive thing do you have to say? And I'm glad that Kirby lit them up after that, but it was ridiculous.
We didn't see Gunner throw more than 10 yards, but a couple times, I think. Georgia also had to deal with the elements. There was the start kickoff time being moved up by an hour, last minute. People were complaining about that. A message went out at 10 a.m. saying kickoff is now at 2:30 instead of 3:30.
I'm literally sitting in the bathroom curling my hair. Georgia football posted a photo, and then it won't load on Instagram. And then I get a text 10 minutes later. And I'm like, okay, well, great. There goes my entire getting ready plan. And thankfully I got there with enough time to tailgate. But yeah, then you're leaving the stadium at halftime. It is, pissing rain.
Did y'all end up leaving?
Oh, yeah. I was in a white dress. I was not going to get caught in that.
Well, it lasted forever. So the halftime delay was, an hour and 45 minutes?
Oh, yeah. No, we had an entire meal and multiple beverages at Polly's before the game kicked back off.
Polly's is a good spot.
It's a really good spot. I was happy with my chicken chops. But, yeah, it was just... The score did not do justice to how poorly I feel we played.
They looked not great.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree. We're talking about the O-line again. How many years do we have to do this in a row until something changes on the offensive line for the Georgia Bulldogs? I don't know.
I don't get it either, because these guys are talented. And it's not like the talent isn't there. There's no fire, there's no motivation, there's no discipline. You are missing. I mean, granted, and I know that a lot of men always say this, I've never put the pads on, I've never played down a football in my life. I know that, but these are elementary level blocks that you're missing. And you can't do that when you're playing SEC ball. You just can't.
Yeah, this is no longer middle school, especially with like NIL and everything. They're, I imagine they're getting compensated handsomely. So you can't miss your block. Like, you just can't. Ernest Green is questionable, but probable after he got hurt against Marshall because he didn't play last week. And then Juwan Gaston is questionable. I don't think he's going to be playing this week. And then Ethan Barber got hurt, our tight end.
That was awful. That was really, really bad.
He'll still be out.
Oh, no, he's done for the rest of the year. We'll see him next season.
Yeah, your foot is not supposed to go that way.
Nope. Yeah, I hope that Gaston's okay. I hope that we get to see him this weekend because we need him. He played really, really well week 1. Ernest Green, I've had my beef with him since last season, but I do think that he's a very valuable part of our line, and I do want to see him back out there on Saturday. I don't know.
Well, maybe we'll see him out there and he can block some guys, or else you can Venmo request him for every block that he misses.
$2,000 emotional damage.
Yeah, truly, yeah. If you have to hear Rocky Top over and over. I think that Tennessee I like Rocky Top.
It's a very catchy song, and I really hate the fact that it's really catchy. Have I ever told you why I hate Tennessee so much?
Why?
So picture this. It is.
You sound like, what's the lady from Golden Girls? The oldest one.
My mom is going to be so happy that you said that. But it is. I don't remember when this game was played, but it's 1999. My mom is very pregnant with me in her stomach. Her and my dad are in Knoxville for the Tennessee game.
Oh, God bless her.
And Tennessee fans threw peanuts at my pregnant mother. So my beef with Tennessee has been since the womb.
Before Garrett even entered the world.
I was already here, just not Earthside yet.
She was still tucked in. She was still baking. She wasn't ready yet.
So yeah, that's why I hate him so much. Because why the hell do you throw peanuts at a pregnant lady?
As a current pregnant lady, that is unacceptable. Did your dad not beat their ass?
Oh no, he totally did. I haven't heard exactly what he did. All I know is that he said, "Oh, I took care of it," and that typically means that either words were said or there was dynamite stuck under their bed at night. Something happened.
I can't understand throwing anything at anyone, let alone a pregnant woman who's obviously not drunk because she's pregnant. Like, she's probably minding her own business.
No, literally just sitting there watching the game. We lost the game too, I'm pretty sure. Hang on.
Be nice to pregnant women. It's especially if this was a man, that really pisses me off.
It was a bunch of men.
Of course. Yeah, you literally have no idea.
Yeah, we lost the game.
So they're sore winners?
I guess. I don't know, but there are, I think, 3 Tennessee fans on this planet that I like, and I like them as human beings. When this time of year rolls around, I don't want to talk to you.
We'll reconvene in January.
Yeah, well, we can reconvene after the game because I like you as a person, but I'm not going to talk to you this week. enjoy it, have fun by yourself.
Well, I think the Volunteers are very happy with Joey Aguilar. I don't think anybody's missing Nico Iamaleava. That was a pretty good swap that worked out for them because Joey has been looking great. He was a 74% passer last week against East Tennessee. I mean, it was East Tennessee, but still.
Yeah.
But Nico with not with UCLA. Yes, with UCLA.
Yeah, UCLA.
He's 0-2. They lost to UNLV and to Utah State. Just Utah, sorry. Let me get my life together.
It's so funny because he did not look that bad last season, and he went over there and just shit the bed. Pardon my French, but yikes.
We've heard that before. It's okay. The Dogs are favored by 3.5. I'm really nervous about this one.
I am unfortunately going to be watching the game in a public place. All I will say is if we're down a half, I'm going to come home because I know I'm going to cry.
I'm going to be tucked away safely on my couch. But Scott's going to Knoxville.
Dad and Hamp are too.
Yeah, there's I think a big group of guys going.
They can have fun with that. I will never set foot in that town.
I've actually never been to Neyland Stadium.
I've heard that Knoxville is adorable and really cute, and I'm sure it really is, but that place goes against everything I believe and stand for.
I went to Knoxville as a child, but never, I think I went to the Bass Pro Shop there when I was 5. I didn't do anything.
Not even the Pyramid?
I don't know. Maybe I don't remember. I remember going
to a Bass Pro Shop in Tennessee. You have to go to the Pyramid in Memphis.
No, I've never been to Memphis.
Oh my girl, those used to be my day trips when I was living in Mississippi. Girls in my dorm would pay me to take them up to the airport so that they could fly home. So I'd drive up. I'd spend a day in Memphis. I'd go to Bass Pro. I'd go watch the Peabody Ducks. I'd go to Target. I'd go to Home Goods, all of the things I couldn't do in Oxford, and then I'd drive back home.
They don't have any of that in Oxford?
No. Apparently there's some sort of ordinance that Walmart put in with the city, and this is just what I heard, so I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this. There's some sort of ordinance that Walmart has with the city that a Target can't be built within a certain radius of the Walmart, and the only land that would be available for the Target to build on is within that radius. So no Target. They did get a Home Goods after I left, and they just got a Waffle House 2 years ago.
Poverty. What is going on?
I don't know. Ask the land sharks.
I don't know what you do without a Target and a Waffle House.
Honestly, it was depressing. It was really depressing. That's why everybody does nothing but drink.
Yeah, because you have to grocery shop at Walmart. I would also be drinking.
Walmart and Kroger. I'm a Target, Publix, and Trader Joe's kind of girl. Okay.
Publix is my preferred, but when I don't want to pay $5 for an orange, then I will go to Kroger.
Yeah, Publix has gotten a little too big for its britches lately, because why on earth am I paying $8 for a half gallon of milk?
But people do, and I still continue to go. I need to go tomorrow, actually, so that's on my list when I leave the gym, is to stop by Publix.
Go enjoy it. Go eat a sugar cookie for me.
Where shopping is a pleasure. Maybe Publix will sponsor us.
As I just dogged on them for their prices.
We probably won't get any sponsors. We need to be more positive.
Nope. It's okay. We're gunning for the big dogs with Anthropologie, and I feel like we're good with that for a little bit. Maybe Trader Joe's.
I have these beautiful pink, they're supposed to be outdoor shatterproof wine glasses. And I made mocktails in them on 2 days ago, on Tuesday. And as I was reaching in the cabinet to get one, I dropped it and it shattered.
No.
From Anthropologie, yeah.
Damn.
So if you're listening, Anthropologie, I need a replacement glass.
Mm-hmm. She does. Send it to her. Make a pregnant woman happy.
Please. The Gators travel to Death Valley for a night game.
Yeah, they're screwed.
What a hard place to play, and Florida's already in a hard spot. I think Billy Napier's seat is getting a little toasty.
Girl, I think that seat's so hot his ass flew out of it about 2 weeks ago.
That loss to South Florida, just inexcusable.
You know what, though? I want them to beat Miami this weekend so bad. I would love that. Talk about an ultimate Cinderella story. Even if they go and lose the rest of the season, you go and take down two massive teams like that, you are sitting pretty no matter how the rest of your year goes.
No, good for them. They won it on a last-second field goal against Florida, fair and square. Mm-hmm. The spitting penalty helped them, but what's up with all the spitting? Can we not?
I've never had the urge to spit on anybody, so I can't. Actually, no, that's a bold-faced lie. I have. You say something mean enough to me, and it's either I spit or I punch. And I don't think I want to go to jail for assault.
It's never occurred, like the thought has never popped in my brain. I'm going to spit on her. Like, what?
Clearly, you've never gotten angry enough. I don't know what is up with me. I'm like feisty tonight.
Yeah. Are you? I don't know.
Good entertainment.
To start your period or something.
No, actually, I just ovulated.
Well, then I don't know.
I don't know. It's funny, though. We're having a good
time. Yeah, Florida, I think, is going to struggle. Look out for that LSU defense. They are playing elite football. Defensively, LSU only gave up 10 points against Clemson and 7 against La Tech. LSU's favored by 7.5.
I honestly, I think that LSU is the dark horse of the SEC this year. I know that there's been a lot of preseason talk about how good they'll be, but I feel like at least myself and a lot of people that I've spoken to have kind of overlooked it because of who their head coach is. This team is talented.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think their offense still has some improvement to do this season, but their defense is on fire, and I think they'll just continue to improve.
Yep.
So we're both taking LSU.
1,000%.
I feel bad for them, honestly. For Florida. And
you will never catch me feeling bad for a Jort-wearing man. Nope. I you know who I do feel bad for? DJ Lagway. Because he's a very, very talented player. He had his season cut short last year, and now he's coming back. He's had all this hype around him, and his team is not playing the way that they should be. I feel bad for him.
Yeah. I'm just reliving, like, I'm thinking in my head about all of the mean Florida fans that Georgia, Florida every year. And I'm trying to come up with something positive. We need some Florida listeners. So I'm sure that there are very nice Florida fans out there.
And if there are any good ones, please feel free to DM us, reach out to us, tweet at us, because all I've ever gotten is loser whenever Georgia just so happens to drop a game against Florida. So
I did sit next to a very nice Florida fan on a plane once because he had a luggage tag that was the Gator. Very nice man, invited us on his boat. He was great. But I've never seen the stadium, and they're not usually nice in Jacksonville in the stadium.
Yeah, it is also Jacksonville. I fear we're kind of getting the worst bits of Florida. It's okay.
I mean, we did tailgate in someone's front yard with an old broken chain link fence.
That is how you do it.
Yeah. I think we paid these people to use their front yard. We didn't know this house.
Oh, but that's the best though. My old roommate Callie, her and her friends had a house at Bama that was decently close to the stadium. They charge $150 for cars to come and just park on their front lawn, and they pay part of their rent. Or honestly, they probably paid their full rent every month with how much they made from parking spots.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, if anybody in Tuscaloosa is allowed to do that by law, do it, because you make a lot of money from it. I was there for a game and I was like, holy crap, dude. Crazy. I also, last time I was in Tuscaloosa for a game, lost my keys, and I was stuck in Tuscaloosa for 3 days. Couldn't find my keys. Go back to Tuscaloosa for Callie's graduation, helping her move out. My keys were in the bed frame.
Oh.
And I knew that was going to happen. I was like, watch them be like stuffed in your bed frame or something, and we're not going to find them until you move. Lo and behold.
Sure enough, they were.
Yep.
I feel like 3 days is a long time to stay in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. Especially when you can't drive anywhere, and Callie's got classes and chapter and all that.
You're just sitting there.
Literally. God, I felt so bad because I was like, oh my gosh, you literally expected me here for a weekend, and I am literally living in your house until I can get a locksmith.
I can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You waited 3 days. That's a long. I would have been like, I gotta go right now. Like,
it was the first locksmith appointment I could get.
That's insane.
It was crazy. But now we've learned our lesson. We keep our keys in our purse
at all times. A&M goes to South Bend to take on Notre Dame.
I taking Notre Dame. I haven't watched enough of A&M football this year to say much of anything about their team, so I'm gonna let you take the reins on that one.
Okay. Well, Marcel Reed is their sophomore quarterback. He has 509 yards in 2 games. People are loving Marcel Reed. Everyone is saying that he's like going to sneak into the Heisman finalist list. I'm unsure about the team as a whole, but he does seem to be doing well. Now, I will say those 509 yards are against UTSA and Utah State, so take that with a grain of salt, but still. Notre Dame is coming off a bye week, so they will be well rested. I like a Marcus Freeman coach Notre Dame. So I'm really struggling with this one. I don't really know who to take. I didn't think the Notre Dame O-line looked great against Miami.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to look great against Miami. they're a pretty good team.
Well, the entire Fighting Irish in that game only had 93 rushing yards. So I feel like we've seen their weak spots.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're going to improve on that. They've had a week to rest. They've had that extra time of practice. I think I'm going to go with A&M.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, we're going to fight to the death this week.
It could go either way. I don't have a dog in the fight, but I'm just going to go. I think A&M actually might pull this one off.
Where is it again?
It's at Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, no. If it were in A&M, I'd take A&M, but if it's in South Bend, I'm gonna have to go with Notre Dame on that one.
I think that's fair, and I could very much see it going Notre Dame's way, but I don't know. Something's just telling me.
Yeah. Hey, listen to your gut, girl. And I like Notre Dame too. I actually I know that we've played them a lot in recent history, but I like them. I think they're great.
Their fan base was incredibly nice when they came to Athens, so I've got no problem with Notre Dame. Come on back anytime.
Yeah, no, please come enjoy yourself. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, they were great. We had several stop by our tailgate and just have a great time. And I think it also helps, they're not in any conference, but I think it especially helps when it's not an SEC team that they just don't care. They're not trying to talk trash to your face. They're just we're here for a good time. And I love that.
Yeah. I really appreciate when an opposing fan base comes in and they're having fun with it. And it's not this deep-seated hatred, rivalry type of thing. I love it when they just come in and enjoy themselves because Athens is a great place. It's so much fun. And you should come and enjoy every second of it.
Well, at the end of the day, you should do that for any football game that you're going to, right? That's the whole point. This is your weekend. This is what you want to do. This is your football Saturday. Enjoy it. Don't get too angry. Don't take it too serious. I know we all do take it too seriously, but
yeah, I mean,
enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Life's too short.
It is just football after all. We do not need to let a bunch of 18 to 24-year-olds control our entire mood every single week.
Because they will get your blood pressure up.
Oh, 1,000%. They'll give you gray hairs too if you're not careful.
See why I'm wearing a hat today?
Oh, I need to call my hair salon and move my appointment.
Mine is the day before Alabama.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to push mine back. I'm supposed to get it done on the 17th, but I don't get paid until the 19th, and I haven't been paid since last month. So I need to push it beyond. It's the pain of switching jobs and moving at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
So, oh my gosh, no, my savings are completely gone.
We'll post Garrett's Venmo in the comments.
Make a GoFundMe. Help Garrett get her hair done. It's okay, though. It actually will be better for me to get it done closer to the wedding anyways. My color will be a little more fresh.
There were not a ton of exciting games on last week.
No, because this was, I genuinely think, Michigan and Oklahoma was last week?
Yeah. So that was an exciting game. Oh gosh, Michigan.
Well,
was Bryce Underwood worth the $12 million? That's what I want to know.
That is all I heard, and all I saw was, wow, $12 million quarterback not living up to his name. John Mateer, love him. I really love him.
Is doing fantastic. I was thinking
he's so cutie too. I just want to
I'm still
seeing his little face.
He is one to watch.
1000%. No, I was blown away when I actually was able to sit down and watch that footage of how good he looked.
He is good. But, that was that Oklahoma game that they really wanted Sherrone Moore to coach. And now he's out. Sherrone Moore will be out weeks 3 and 4. But you stayed in to coach a game that you lost. That sucks.
Well, and I think it just kind of raises the question of, was Michigan Jim Harbaugh?
I think Michigan was Connor Stallions. They had a great team that year. I think they could have legitimately won without the sign stealing.
I do completely agree with that. Obviously, they had a small little hiccup in 2022, which I'm still very grateful and thankful for. But yeah, I mean, you look at the national championship teams over the past, I'd say 6, 7, 8 years, and all of them were just phenomenal teams. They were just good all around. You've kind of got those once in a generation football teams that are on those fields. And I think that it, unfortunately, in the new, I just thought of something else that we can talk about after this. I think that in this new era, you can have that magic, but it unfortunately only lasts for a season.
Oh yeah, I mean,
the joke only lasting for a season. What are your thoughts on the transfer portal realignment?
Talk to me, Goose.
I'm so excited. I am thrilled. I don't really like the fact that it is in the middle of the playoffs. I do think that kind of provides a disadvantage to the teams that are still in the playoffs. And I think that we should maybe push it to after the season is done, just to let everybody close out their season, let it be done, and then make your decisions. But I am 100% in favor of it. We've both been talking about how much the portal needs realignment, NIL needs realignment, that it's going to end up ruining the scope of college football. And finally, they're doing something about it. And I'm very thankful for it. I think it's going to prevent a lot of guys who are just trying to leave for money or selfish reasons for leaving, because they've got to make this decision so quickly.
They kind of just unleashed it at first, right? And it was kind of like a free-for-all and nobody knew what to do. And it's like, then everyone said, well, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. And it was just kind of chaos all over. So there's been a need for some type of structure for quite some time. Mm-hmm. So hopefully this will help.
I'm very interested to see how it's going to pan out in the offseason this year. I am still fully in favor of you need to submit a case to the NCAA to transfer. But in this current scope of college football, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon.
No, and I don't think...
I think it create too much of a headache for the governing board too, because then you've got to review thousands of transfer applications, and you can't. I'm sure they would probably use AI to go through it, but you still need a pair of human eyes on that, and I think it'd take up more time than it's worth, but if it were able to be put in practice, I think it's a good idea.
I'm not a proponent of the NCAA approving a transfer, like if it's just one transfer, because let's take away NIL. Like, what if you're a college kid? What if it's just not a good fit for you on campus?
Oh yeah, I mean, I left because I didn't like it. I totally get that. One free pass. I agree with you on that. One free pass, but beyond that, what are you doing? Like, if it's for a lack of playing time, stick it out. You might get some playing time later on.
I mean, we've seen that. I just referenced Joe Burrow, so I will reference him again. We saw how that transfer worked out so well for him, leaving Ohio State and going to LSU. So I think sometimes it does just take hopping around to find your right fit. And then, of course, now we know that sometimes you're just hopping around to whoever the highest bidder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. I know it'll be fixed eventually. I am very happy that they've at least taken one step forward in the right direction, but we shall see what happens over the next 5 to 10 years.
Indeed, it will be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Garrett, you're not going to Knoxville, but your dad is, so I hope that he has safe travels and a great time. I will be texting you during the game.
Oh, yes. I will be at Park Tavern with a beer bucket trying to not have a panic attack in the middle.
I love Park Tavern. Have so much fun.
Oh, thank you. I love it too. It's honestly one of my favorite spots. Being able to just sit, nobody talk to me, leave me alone. I've got a table and I just sit. I love it.
It's such a fun spot. Mm-hmm. Have a beer for me. I will be drinking my water.
Enjoy it. Make yourself a fun mocktail, Queen.
I will. I've been making a bunch of mocktails, so yeah, I can spike them if you want to come over. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us for week 3. We will see y'all next week for week 4.
Bye.